Good morning. I know that I normally don't do cereal because we've learned if I have cereal, I just have to like eat the cereal.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, we're gonna have a silent stream while Stephen just eats.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know why I'm so hungry.
You woke up and you were like, I'm so hungry. Why?
I don't know.
It was a pretty big dinner last night.
And I had a big lunch. Bye, Haley.
Can I have the keyboard?
Mm-hmm.
Are you starving him? He had twice as much food as me last night.
I had twice as much food as you for lunch.
Oh yeah. You went to the Costco.
Yeah. Yeah, like I ate a lot of food yesterday. I have no idea why I'm so hungry, but this morning I woke up and my stomach was screaming like, ah! So I'm trying to fix that. Okay, we get it. Listen, I gotta eat, Haley. I'll die.
Maybe she's saying go eat over there.
No. This is where I sit in the mornings.
Mute the mic. I'll read some alerts. Go eat downstairs. We'll wait. We have an 82-month resub from LHMS, 63 from Anise, 58 from Icana18, 38 from Sakademus. Oh, that's awful.
Listen. I can't let Haley bully me off of my own stream. Maybe I can. Fine.
79 from Cosmic Searle, 37 from Jonathan. We also have 38 months from Jet, 66 from Chill Days, 22 from Eliason89, 79 from The Great Ass Fairy, 61 from Hiss Ranger, 40 from Shattered Muse, 31 from Silver Cates. Hi, Haley.
Does she know she did it?
Oh, she said, okay, I can listen. Phew.
Coffee.
44 from Mean Dean 12, 4 from Aggregated Molecules, and 44 from Mickey. And I'm gonna save the rest for when Steven's done eating. Haley, Mel, do you need another piercing? I'm gonna use a gift card to buy a new piece this afternoon. I mean, I'll go with you to go look at stuff, but I don't need another piercing. I don't need to deal with healing that right now. Intelligent one, tell us about bikes, Mel. I can talk about bikes. I talked about bikes last night, and I'll just tell the same story again. I went for a 20-mile ride Saturday and a 33-mile ride on Sunday. That was fun. The Saturday ride was someone's birthday ride that I know, and we rode around and got 3 hot dogs from different places in Raleigh. It was like a group of 15 of us. And it was like almost 100 degrees. Was this the Tour de France? It was the Tour de France. That's a lot of hot dogs. I only ate 2 of the 3. I could not eat the third one. Really, I didn't eat the first one too, but I had one at the first place when we got back there at the end. Afro Rat says, genuine question, how do you get the energy to do that multiple times a week? Practice. Like, I started by only biking by myself and seeing, like, okay, well, I'll go this far. Or, like, I was doing, like, out and back things by myself, so I'd, like, go out and I'd be like, okay, this is probably a good spot to take a break. I'm a little tired. And then I'd have a break and have a snack. And then I'd bike back. And then that started getting further and further. And then I can do it more frequently. And I've learned after about 10 miles is I need a break time. Because I can tell, because my toes start to get numb. Like, especially my ring toe. I think it's some sort of Raynaud's thing, where my ring toe goes numb. And it's been 10 miles, and I'm like, it's time for a break to get out of the saddle. Because, like, need to do that for a little bit. Have a snack. Fill up my water bottle, especially when it's this hot.
I ate my cereal.
I know Chaz is hearing that. Mallory likes to bike 10 miles before a bike and is, like, freaking out.
Did I only miss bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you full now? Sappy asks.
I'm sated, which is the important thing. What kind of cereal was it? Honey Nut Cheerios. We have 3 now boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios in our home. Which sounds like a lot, but I had bought 2 boxes at Publix because it was buy one get one free. Because I always choose what cereal I buy based on
what's on sale.
Yeah. So I bought those and I was like, all right. And then I went to the Costco yesterday and they had 2, it's a 2-pack, and those were on sale. And I was like, oh. Okay. So then I bought more. And that's fine. I mean, I like Honey Nut Cheerios. I wish it would have been a different cereal that was on sale. Oh, Christ. Sucking your friends is something that can be fun. If there is a gap, then sucking must be done. Get your vacuum cleaners out and attach it to each other's bums. If you push and make a wish, you can get some over the gap. I think I said gap already. Did my best there to try and steer away from the more obvious implications. Also, is that song always that high? Is it harder for me in the morning?
Yeah.
I'm 16. No.
It was 9,000 from Gold Lighting. It says, sucking your friends. It's a great song prompt.
Chess can sing fine in the morning, it seems.
And 1600 from Gold Line says, blame the title of the Pico Park video. I am to blame for that title.
You are.
I am to blame for that title. Dan had a different one, and I was like, what if we change it to this? and it was fine. By the way, if you haven't watched...
The Pico Park video.
Yeah, let's call it that. If you haven't watched it, it's really good. It is really good. Who did we not have? I think, was it Haley? I think Haley got swapped out.
Yeah.
That's right. Haley got swapped out for Dan, so Haley did not get to experience the joy of
playing Pico Park.
Playing Pico Park.
For that episode.
Yeah. I was taking care of my mother after surgery. Sorry, I was being an amazing daughter. Well, I was sucking all of my friends, so, you know.
I don't know if I ever fully understood that mechanic.
It was... It works fine. It's over. So, you dodged a bullet, Haley. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's incredibly hard to coordinate in that game.
That is the point of the game, coordination.
Yeah.
Trying to wrangle 8 people.
Yeah, it's not simple.
Yeah.
It's not simple. And tap it. What was the context for that song? Please watch the Pico Park video. There are so many of them, and they're all great. Watch our friends
scream at each other.
Out of love. Wrangling Alex is impossible. True. Alex is an ungovernable entity, which causes some other members of the group some amount of stress. Alex is ungovernable entity, and then I'm going to say Thomas and Juliet embrace a level of chaos, and more specifically, the enjoyment of that chaos. It's a great time. Anyway, Gold Lightning, thank you. And it's a good reminder that if folks haven't seen the Pico Park videos, they should. They really are good. It's a good time.
Yeah.
There's a tier list in this. And Thomas has maybe already made it. Thomas spent a period of time making tier lists of us. They were all 100% accurate.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are now. He would make one every few months, and then it ultimately culminated in like the creation of several over the course of a few years. I don't know what those were now or where they're at, but
they had been on Twitter at some point.
Yeah. All right, let's read things. We got 500 bits from JetJet, who says, "Morning. Yesterday's interview went well. I have a city shelter position later today. Then I get to drive a few hours to Branson for a management with a rescue there. Get to relax Friday with fireworks and baseball with my church. Then the VT interview on Monday. I think I put out too many litter boxes because I'm stressing trying to keep everything straight." Well, I feel like that's a reasonable reaction. If you have a lot of what's the other expression? Pokers in the fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a lot of pokers in the fire, it's going to be hard to check on all of them. But the good news is, eventually you won't have to check on all of the pokers. It's just stressful for now. Irons in the fire feels better than pokers. Does. I think they're both expressions, but I like irons in the fire better. Good vibes, and just, continue to do your best with the knowledge that at some point it will be inherently less stressful. Why would you store your pokers in the fire? It's absolutely not an expression. It is, it's a... I'm fighting you so much this morning. Pokers in the fire.
It is irons.
the phrase irons in the fire refers to... Yeah, but this is also...
No.
Here's someone asking, what is the meaning of the phrase too many pokers in the fire? It seems like it's the less common version of irons in the fire. In fairness, I did grow up with the less common version of English. So it really explains a lot. It's fine.
The less common version.
AKA Southern. It's totally fine. We got 3 bits from, but wait, there's snack.
Accumulate your sunrise's obscenity with Tiny Eddie's Christmas wine balls.
I feel like this is a real product.
What's the drink that comes in a circle plastic thing? It's alcoholic.
Christmas balls.
Buzz balls, thank you. It's like that, but wine. And Christmas themed. Oh my god, you could decorate them and hang them on a tree.
That's literally what I thought this was. I thought it was ornaments, but they had alcohol in them, and then people take them off of the tree and drink them. I bet
I don't think you've seen a buzzball.
Someone somewhere's doing that. I guarantee you. I guarantee you that's real. That was a bit neat. That was a bit from Elvin Scout says, good morning and good... Wow, that song. Good morning and good vibes from Florida. Lovely day for today. If I'm going to be honest, the song distracted me. Something, Bones of Fate, Snack Divination, I think. Christmas wine balls. Half wine.
Half Sprite.
Half Sprite. Mm-hmm. I bet that's a real thing. It does feel like a danger for when the cat knocks the Christmas tree over, though.
Plastic.
Splash.
There's
I mean, they got
cap on it.
Yeah, well, I guess it depends how firmly attached it is. Speaking of firmly attached, we got our car back.
Oh yeah, my car. Our car. My car.
Everything we have is joint ownership. Our car. For those that did not know, the car got sick again because the car's check engine light came on, and we were like, "Oh no, buddy!" And then we took it to the car doctor, and the car doctor was like, "Ah, it's the valve,
the thermo control valve.
The thermo control valve. It's under warranty.
Which is a part that's like this big, apparently.
It gets replaced for free." And we're like, awesome. A week later, we were driving, and the car was like, "I'm real hot." So we had it towed back to the car doctor. And the car doctor has had the car for like 5 days.
They were closed on the weekend.
We did get a
loaner
car, which was nice. So we got to drive a
Crosstrek.
Yeah, 2025 Crosstrek for a few days. My thoughts on it are, this is smaller than a Forester, and I don't like it.
Oh, I liked it a lot.
You're smaller than me.
Yeah.
Funny how that works. So we got the car back yesterday, and as you can probably put 2 and 2 together, they were like, yeah,
a thermo control valve, which has to deal with regulating temperature, and the car overheating are related.
Yeah, they said that the coolant tube clamp was not on tight enough, so coolant was escaping. And I was like, makes sense. And then they're like, well,
we fixed it.
And I was like, okay. So there's no charge, which is good. So, currently, the car is at like 53,000 miles, and this is the first major thing that's ever been wrong with it.
Yeah.
And everything was covered under warranty, which is great news. So, hopefully that... I mean, that's not going to be that way forever.
Yeah.
Like, eventually there will be a issue with the car, and it will not be free, because that's just what it's like to own a vehicle. But it's a 2020. Is this what all those extended warranty calls are for? No. We just still they extend the warranty on certain things if they are prone to having a bad. And apparently the thermal control valve on certain Subarus are prone to having a bad. So, hopefully everything good now.
Yeah, the mechanic is supposed to call you today. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what I wanted you to ask him?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
You want me to ask...
Is there any possibility of long-term damage?
Is there any long-term damage? And I think he will say no.
Yeah, he'll probably say no. But you should still ask.
As opposed to, oh, absolutely. Yeah, Haley. That's what I think also. But sure, I can ask. I have enjoyed, I have liked dealing with those people overall. It's been a good experience. So it doesn't change the fact that I think they will say no regardless, but it has been good to deal with them. So
except they don't know how car keys work. Someone left a key. Wonder what this means in the box for dropping off cars for service. Huh. Anyway.
Did we explain that part of the story?
I think we did on Friday, because we had the cross-trek by Friday night.
Oh, but we haven't talked about it on our breakfast stream?
No, because that was Thursday.
Okay, well, I'll give you the really quick version, and then I'll get back to the alerts. The quick version of that is that when we had the car towed, I talked to the tow guy, and I was like, hey, can you have this taken to the car doctor? And he said, yeah. He's like, we do this all the time. He's like, there's a box, and I put the keys. And I was like, excellent, fantastic.
Wonderful. So we don't need to come with you? And he said no.
So then on Friday morning, I called the car doctor, and I was like, hello, car doctor. I had my car towed there last night, and I just wanted to check up on it. And the woman on the other line was like, okay, well, we'll call you. And I was like, oh, okay. She goes, it's 10 a.m. It's still early. They haven't gotten to it yet. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'll just wait back. She's like, yeah, we'll call you. She's like, you don't need to worry about it. She said, if it's been like a few hours, you can call back. And I was like, okay. So that was at 10 a.m. Mm-hmm. So then at 3 p.m., Mal called. And Mal was like, hey, I'm just looking for an update on the car. And they're like, what car?
Can we have your phone number? Well, it's not under that. Let's try your husband's phone number. And it's not under that either. What kind of car is it? That's not in here.
So what had happened was when the tow guy, who does this all the time, put the keys in the thing, which when you do that, there's a form that you fill out and you put the keys inside. It's an envelope. He didn't write anything on it. I had assumed I do this all the time means that he did his job. He did not. He just put them in there. And then when the dealership opens the thing, they're like, I have no idea what this is.
Yeah. They just put our key at like the service desk until they figured out what was going on.
Not a clue.
So when I was on the phone, the girl I was talking to was like, it's not in the system. Let me get a manager. I was like, okay. And then I talked to a guy and he's like, oh, that's your key. I don't know where your car is parked. And I was like, well, I don't either. And he's like, well, let me go get your keys. So he had a phone and he was walking around inside the dealership, went and got our key from the service desk.
And was just like trying to get it.
And then walked around the lot, hitting the alarm button. And he goes, oh, I hear it. He goes, oh, it's around the corner.
Yeah. So when I talked to the tow guy, he was like, we do this all the time. He's like, there's a spot to park the car. And he's like, there's a box to drop the keys. So he parked it in the wrong spot and did not write anything on the thing. There's a part of the story that you haven't heard.
What?
So the part of the story you haven't heard is that when we talked to the tow guy was very good in person. Like, he was good on the phone with me prior to him showing up. Mm-hmm. He was good in person. He was a really nice dude. I really liked the tow guy. And whenever he took the car, he said, I'm going to be sending you photos of the car successfully in its destination. And also, he said, you might get a survey from AAA, and like, hey, I appreciate it if you take care of that survey. And the dude's been super nice.
Yeah. Everything
going really great. And I was like, yeah, I absolutely appreciate it. So the morning of, on Friday morning, before I called the dealership, I had gotten that survey, mm-hmm. and I filled it out. Mm-hmm. And I was like, he was great. What a good dude. He made me feel so reassured and all this stuff. Because I was like, I want to help this guy out. And then it's like, I find out, he actually didn't do any of the things. I'm like,
they could have done something too when they were like,
oh, absolutely.
Well, there was a key left in the service. We should figure out where this goes to. They did nothing.
Yeah, if they would have figured it out, they could have ran
looked us up by the plate.
And figured it out.
Or the VIN.
Yeah, they had options. So everybody dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the manager felt bad, and he's like, is there anything we can do? And I was like, thinking, well, offer something. Like, this is probably covered because it's related. So there should be no charge. Like, what else could you even do? And I was thinking, well, we're not going to have a car all weekend, and I have bike rides planned. So I was like, do you have a loaner because we only have one car? And he's like, we have one left. So they brought us the loaner, which was nice. We didn't have to go get it.
That was very nice.
Yeah. He was like, okay, I'm going to need your insurance information and your driver's license to prove, like, if there was a problem that you have insurance and that you're allowed to drive. He's like, I know you probably are, but, like, I need that. Yeah. And I was like, well, I can send you our driver's licenses, but, like, you have our insurance information in our car there where you're at?
He's like, good point.
Good point. I'll go get that. Where is it?
Yeah.
It's like, there's a little thing in the glove box.
So, like, ultimately, everything worked out fine. It was fine.
Yeah.
That being said, I think it's funny that the tow truck driver wound up with like A+ rating, things great. Everybody won, right?
Yeah.
Everybody won in this. Just in a roundabout way.
And Jibin says, if nothing else, they gave you content to talk about. I do love that.
That's true.
It is Canada Day.
I just want to point out, and this is very funny to me, that the America alert goes on and on and on, but the Canada alert gets one "Oh Canada." Cut that off. That's all we get. We the people. I'm surprised that we haven't used I've recorded "Oh Canada."
You have?
Yeah. Famously, whenever I opened for the Canadian sporting event in 1992, when I recorded, I actually have though. I have recorded "Oh Canada." There was a vlog where I ate Captain Crunch. Does that help? There was a vlog where I ate Captain Crunch, and I recorded "O Canada." So I have a recording of me singing "O Canada." You know, a normal human thing that most people probably have. Anyway. Captain Crunch. It was actually Captain Crunch. I think you have to do the or it's not French. I don't know how French works. That was 1867 from Aldo. Says, happy birthday to all Canadians. Hopefully this is the right alert. You got it. I haven't heard this alert probably since like the last Canadian Day.
Canada Day?
Canada Day. Canadian Day. Okay, I need to read things. 300 Bits of Cheesehammer says, did you know that the midpoint of the year is actually on July 2nd, meaning this is still the first half of the year and your Go Live message is a lie. A heinous lie, Dad. Also, happy Canada Day to my alleged countrymen. Pork. Is it? Is it?
Is it a leap year?
Is it the second? I mean, I guess. I don't actually know. You know what I do know is that for the first 6 months of the year, I did all my rings.
I'm very proud of you. That's very great.
In December, I decided that I was going to do it. I was like, I'm going to do it. That's what I said. And then I did it.
Good job.
Thank you.
I'm almost to my goal for the year as well.
Yeah, you're 6 months early.
I know. I'm thinking about doubling it.
Oh my god. Mal's goal was 1,000 miles on bike.
But in 2025.
By the end of the year, and she's gonna hit it soon.
I am 60 miles away.
Yeah, so maybe increase that to 2,000. Maybe 2,500.
Well, see, here's the thing.
What?
It was a bet with Thomas. So I need to hit that goal so I can take a screenshot of it and send it to Thomas.
Okay,
But then I'm thinking about doing 1,500 and then seeing where I get when I hit 1,500 to see if I can do another 500. Because there's going to be a decent chunk of time where I'm not going to be biking this year.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, right?
Yeah.
You are trying to get to 1,000 miles, and Thomas is trying to get to 1,000 miles run?
Yes.
How many does Thomas have?
I don't know.
I don't know he started.
I don't know if he started either.
I don't think he's started, so I think...
I'm gonna get a scratch-off ticket.
I think that you don't need to worry about it. Oh, Thomas! Thomas sitting here quietly, and like, I'm here.
Thomas, I hope you have the best weekend. Because I know you have plans this weekend, and you were talking about them, and I hope that it is the best weekend.
I feel very bad, but I can't stop laughing, so I'm just gonna admit that live.
Thomas says, I appreciate y'all thinking about me and talking about me when I'm not around.
Oh, all the time. Is Haley gone? Because I got lots to say. Oh my god. Anyway, congratulations on your achievement, though. Because, like, you have put in immense amounts of work, and I'm proud of you. I have not done my, like, I'm proud of my activity
your
rings.
That's amazing. I have not done that. I do not bike every day.
Yeah.
I did not bike yesterday. I do not bike on allergy shot day.
Sure. But also, like, biking, when you go do a bike, that's far more strenuous than what I will do on a given exercise day.
It's become that. It used to just be like, I'll get out for an hour, and now it's like, nah, I'm gonna go from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah. I mean, whatever makes you happy. That's the big thing. We got 300 bits from DC20 Will Save, who says, Steven shame scarfing cereal. We are behind on alerts. We're,
Well, I saved
get there.
the bit ones for when you were back.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, Thomas, you can change your goal to that.
I made a website. Can I change my goal? Yeah, I mean...
And you made it, so cool. I'll buy you a scratch-off ticket when I see you next.
Thomas is a zine machine,
Yeah.
and I think that that's noteworthy.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm actually reading things. 100 bits from DC20 Will Save, 20 months from Tech Absol, 21 from Techie J. I'm sure this will be delicious.
New at your grocery, Tiny Eddie's tomato and burrito cupcakes.
Tomato and burrito. 1050 from Nice. So will Eddie give me a snack, or will Rad suggest something for extra life? Anyways, 3 months. Yay. Tomato and burrito cupcakes. Burrito. I don't know what a burrito cupcake would taste like. Very savory.
Savory.
When I bite into a cupcake and it's full of ground beef, I think I need
What?
to wake up. Something bad has happened to me. I need to wake up. Also, 3 months. Oh my god. Neat. That's neat. Oh, do I have an email? Oh wait, no, it's way too early on the
Yeah.
West Coast. Yeah, Extra Life is happening. October
3rd?
4th.
2nd?
4th,
Okay.
because 10-4.
Ah, that's right.
10-4, good buddy. I hope everyone has already asked their employer off of work.
Can I have off that day? Oh, wait. Chaz, can I have off that day?
Wow, okay. First off, no. Whoever you're asking.
Definitely not.
Definitely no! We want to be present.
Yeah, I will be there.
That's good. That's good. I'll be off work. I'll be in Scotland. Well, make sure Scotland installs the internet. Make sure they have their router restarted.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the event. It'll be a good time. That's my story. I assume it will be good.
I hope we play medical trauma.
Trauma Center.
Trauma Center. That's it.
The one.
The one we've been playing.
Team. Trauma to team time. Trauma team. Teamy team. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, I had a few people asking about playing the GameCube demo discs. And like, yeah, we could probably do that.
Yeah, I don't see why we can't.
We could probably put those on there.
Oh yeah, Power Pros, that's on my list.
I actually just got, and I know you're going to be like, Steven, you just talked about this. No, this is different. I actually just got something in the mail that was relevant because the other day when we got that GameCube demo disc, I took a photo of all of the GameCube demo discs that we had and I posted them on Instagram or something. When I did, I looked at my spreadsheet of my games and I noticed something really weird, and it said that we had the box of version something, like 23 or whatever, but we had the disc of version 31. So I'm looking at the spreadsheet and I'm like, so I open the box for 23 and inside is the disc for 31. And I'm like, oh.
Weird.
So we don't own the disc for 23 and we don't own the box for 31. So then I went to eBay. And when I went to eBay, I found someone selling is the only one, but I found someone selling just the box for $31. And I was like, I need this exact thing. This is incredibly convenient. So I ordered the box for $31. So, there, I did that. I don't have the, disc for 23 though. But I'll keep an eye out on eBay to see if like just the disc for 23 pops up at some point. So. Did he sell the corresponding missing discs too? No. Just some guy that was like, I have the box for this thing. So. Oh, Canada. 1867 from VHS Canuck, who says, hey, Stephen and Mal, pop quiz, name 5 Canadian artists or bands.
Rush.
Rush is that's a good start.
The Weaker Thans.
Oh my God.
Billy Talent.
Oh my God, look at you go. That's 3.
Can you do 2?
Oh, I thought we'd both do 5.
Oh. Oh, I loved Billy Talent VHS. I went to see them in Chicago finals week of freshman year. I drove down to Chicago, went to see them. It was finals week, drove up, got incredibly food sick on whatever I had for dinner. Stopped along the way because I was sick and had to go throw up in a toilet. And made it back in time for my photography final. Showed up like 20 minutes early, saw my professor, and he's like, you are green? And I was like, I know, Guillermo.
You're not supposed to be green.
And he's like, take your stuff and go home, you passed. And I'm like, thank you. And then I moved out of my dorm room. Oh yeah, Celine Dion.
Yeah.
I knew that one. I
would have said Bare Naked Ladies, Celine Dion, Alanis Morissette, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Is Canadian. I would have said Weaker Thans, but because you said Weaker Thans, I'll say John K. Samson.
That's the same thing.
It's not the same, and I wanted to say the Weaker Thans. Because I like the Weaker Thans. And yeah, that's probably the most obvious one is Gordon Lightfoot.
I didn't know he was Canadian.
Oh, he's like famously Canadian. That's part. I wouldn't have said Nickelback because I did not know Nickelback was Canadian. And I saw people said Shania Twain. I had no idea Shania Twain was Canadian. That's Shania Twain. She was a trumpet. God bless her. She kind of blows. All right. Thank you, Chaz. Thank you. Thank you. There's probably other artists from Canada, and there's probably not just 10, one of which is just the same person but in a band. But, you know.
I only knew Rush because of Mystery Science Theater.
I bet I know other Canadian bands. Yeah, Tragically Hip is the other one that's like on the same level as the same level of Canadian as Gordon Lightfoot, but I don't know any Tragically Hip songs. But every time I remember they're a band, I'm like, oh yes, that's the other. We're Canadian. And Bieber apparently.
I knew Bieber too. But I don't listen to him, so he didn't come to mind right away.
From the makers of Bieber come Bieber 2. Sorry. Oh, Bachman Turner Overdrive. Neat. Okay, alright, well. We've done it. We accomplished the goal.
Yeah.
Asking each of us to do 10, I think, would have been hard,
yeah.
But 5 is doable. Cheesehammer gifted a sub to Sucking Savant 18 months from Logan Camp. Sorry, that's probably Log and Camp. 37 months from Devon. 64 from Juliet. 27, Cheesehammer gifted a sub to Your Car's Extended Warranty. 51 months from VHS Canuck. 81 from Houndflash. 300 bits from Shia says, you see, when the tow guy said, I do this all the time, you assumed he meant, I know how to do this correctly. What he really meant was, I do something all the time, and I'm kind of maybe sure it works, probably not sure. I mean, in his defense, perhaps what he's been doing has been working fine.
He just doesn't know.
He just has no clue. Because if the person that I spoke to on the phone on Friday morning would have been more responsive, I may have solved all of...
been like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may have solved all of that. So, chill days. I mean, it worked out this time too, so... Mr. Deathkills, no one has ever left him a bad review. But I think that's really the play, is if you're in a situation where people can leave reviews, push them to leave a review... Get the
survey done before...
as early as possible. Like, before someone is finished at the checkout counter, be like, I need you to take the survey. Like, before they even realize that they've bought the wrong thing, that you've given them the wrong item, just be like, fill this out. Perfect, thank you. This isn't what I bought.
Indelible ink?
Indelible?
Is that the word?
Is that to be not go backable?
Yeah.
Indelible is what you want.
Yeah, that is the word I want.
When you first said it, my brain thought you were trying to say invisible ink.
No.
And I was like, I don't know why that matters.
Time to stand up.
All ink is inedible.
I'm sure there's something that's safe
you said you responded to that so quickly, like you're
sure.
going into your office like, toxicity. We got 36 months from Galactic Parent. That's a 3. Cheesehammer gifted a sub to TS Jonte. 33 months from Ice Storm. 57 months from Colton. 500 bits from Logan Campus says, speaking of burritos, there is a spot in Hilton Head, South Carolina that serves coffee and burritos together called Java Burrito. It is so good. A weird combo, but amazing. I believe you, but man...
Also, it is Logan.
Oh.
It's Camel Case in chat. I saw them post.
Wait, what? No, I don't scroll up.
Look for a link. Keep going.
I'm going. I'm scrolling.
Keep going. Keep a little further.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
Weird. Wait. Why is it Camel Case in chat but not in alerts?
That's a Chaz question.
That's so weird. Oh, they just did it. That's why. Okay. I was like, this is very strange. How does it? Why isn't it the same? It's because it just happened. Okay, I got it. All right, I feel better now. Yeah, I believe you when you say that coffee and burritos work, but when I envision it in my head, it doesn't work.
No.
I think it's because you know what it is, and that this will be maybe slightly TMI on a Tuesday morning. Just stick with me.
No.
Coffee makes me go to the bathroom. And burritos make me go to the bathroom. So when I think about putting those together, I'm just like, that's too much. That's like a really bad cocktail for me. Yeah, Adria says that is likely how you'll spend the rest of the day. Sure. Yeah, I feel like Java Burrito needs to have like more facilities if they're gonna do that. Maybe they'll make you go to the bathroom better. Maybe. Their bathrooms are single use too. What does that mean? What does it
Probably like just a toilet in a room and not like multiple stalls.
Oh, okay. Like a just a one.
Yeah.
Sorry. Single use. My brain was. Yeah. They tear down the building every time someone I mean, if you've had coffee and a burrito together, they may have to destroy the building. In fairness, there's been times I've eaten and drank stuff together, and I kind of feel like we should just burn the house down. I'm like, this is not. Fastest, like, I know I'm broken. I've been broken for like 20 years. But the fastest way to make me remember, oh, you're really broken, is like Mal walks into the bathroom hours after I've been in there, and Mal's like, did you go to the bathroom? And I'm like 7 hours ago. And she's like, oh Christ, that's not good. And then I'm like, let's just burn the house down to the ground. That's fine. We don't, it's fine. Anyway. Anyway, Java Burrito sounds great. It sounds like a great place. We had 74 months from We Win, 35 from Yami Florence, and 65 from Layla 3. Thank you. Thomas says, key to a happy marriage is separate bathrooms.
Yeah, there's a bathroom in my office.
Yeah, there's bathrooms.
Yeah.
Collectively, there's so many places that you can pee in this house. And if I'm asleep, apparently printers. But like, all of our stuff that we use for like toiletries are in the same space. And that's fine.
I am glad we have our own sinks now.
What?
We didn't always have our own sinks in the bathroom.
When?
Blue Wall House didn't. The apartment didn't. The apartment before that didn't.
Blue Wall House was like 10 years ago.
I know.
I don't remember anything that long ago.
I know.
Wait a minute. Blue Wall House was where we put all of the video games in the master bedroom.
Yes.
So...
You used that bathroom, and I used the other bathroom.
Wait, we had separate bathrooms?
Yes. I used the one up in the... between my office and our bedroom. And you used the one in the office, your office.
So wait, then we did have our own sinks.
Yeah, but it wasn't like here where we have like our own little counter and sink and mirror.
Did your bathroom not have a counter?
It did, but these are in the same room. That was different.
Oh, is that what you mean?
Yes.
It's just, it was in the same room. Oh. Okay.
And
so,
then...
so it's a pro then to be in the same room. You want to be in the same room as me? I wasn't sure exactly what you were saying.
I was saying there was one sink in each bathroom there.
Okay. Yeah, all right. And before that was the apartment. Mm-hmm. Now that we did share one.
Yes.
Because the only other sink in the house besides the kitchen was in the cat's bathroom.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. I understand now. Yeah. Well, I appreciate being able to share sink space. I just like, you know what it is? Here, let me run these. I enjoy being in like the same area as another person.
Yeah, but it's the bathroom.
Yeah. But, you know, like whenever I was in college and I was like, Dan, we can talk. And he's like, you're going to the bathroom. And I'm like...
I'm with Dan.
I'm like, I know, but like... I want to...
I agree with Lunar. Bathroom is personal and private.
Yeah. See, when I was growing up, that wasn't... I didn't do that. Pooping with my buddies. Just pooping with my buddies. Yeah, I liked to conversate.
I don't.
Well, that's fine. That sounds like that's most people. And I learned that. Alex is in the shower and I'm on the toilet, and I'm just like I'm going to the bathroom, but I'm also like striking up a conversation, be like, so like what your class is like today, and he's like, please just finish and get out. And I'm like, jeez, I thought we would have like conversation.
Coffee.
Anyway, it's fine. And you call Alex ungovernable. I just want a bathroom friend. When I would go to the bathroom, the cats would visit.
Yeah.
And I liked that. I have a lot of I have a lot of photos and some videos, I guess, that I'll just never share. Of like I'm going to the bathroom and I have like my pants around my legs, and the cats came in and are like, "This is great!" And then they would just jump into where my pants are, and I have a video from like a long time ago that I just think is hilarious, where they both jump in. There's like not enough room, but they both jump in and they're like attacking each other, and I'm just trying to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, this is very funny. It's cute. It's very cute. Anyway, what was I doing?
Reading alerts.
Stephen's OnlyFans is wild. I have another one. I have one where, which one was in? I think Sagan was inside, and he's inside, and Kepler is trying to like get at him. Oh, it's great. It's really, anyway. We got 300 bits of shy, who says, the Canadian artist talk reminds me of a story. I was up north years ago for a wedding, and the Canadians wanted to show us Americans around town, ended up at some club. A joke was made that all they'd play was Drake and Bieber. Funny enough, we were correct. The Canadians were kind of embarrassed and apologetic about it, but it was just hilarious. It was probably also during a time where it was like big to do that, maybe. Because Drake and Bieber were big at the same time. So maybe it's just a coincidence. Personally, I would be happy if I walked into a club and they were like, let's play a lot of Gordon Lightfoot. And I was like, yeah, this is my type of club. We also got 65 months from Red Leader. Thank you. Okay. So things to know.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Metroid Prime Remastered. Metroid Prime Remastered. Look at that. Metroid Prime Remastered.
Yeah. I see.
It's tomorrow.
That's Wednesday.
It's week 5 of Metroid. First 4 are on the VOD channel. So check that out if you haven't seen them. It's been good. I'm definitely into the backtracking part of Metroid. Man, I walked a lot last week. Like, oh boy. Looking at the map and being like, oh man, 4 miles that way is a door I haven't seen. And there's no fast travel. So you're just like... Then you get over there and you open the door and inside is a rock. And it's like, well, you don't have the right missile to blow up the rock. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I walk another 4 miles back. So that's fun. So I'll do that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thursday, 9 a.m., back for breakfast stream.
Yep.
Friday morning, 11 a.m. on Mal's channel.
Painting
Leaf Ripples.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, back for more Mario Odyssey. Exciting. And in the meantime, patrons can look forward to a new Patreon video soon.
Oh yeah, it's the 1st. Mm-hmm.
Soon. Within the next 2 days. That's my vague soon.
Soon.
There's some stuff to talk about. There'll be a good video. I'm looking forward to folks getting a chance to see that. And that's it?
That's it.
That sounds like that's it. Also 45 months from Galactic Remix. And yeah, Friday is also July 4th. Which doesn't mean anything.
Nope.
But, you know, it means that when you're watching us play Mario Odyssey, you'll hear fireworks non-stop in the background. It'll be the loudest Friday stream.
We'll see if our neighbors put them off, but they have in the past.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
They definitely will. It'll go on for the entire stream. You'll just hear faintly. And that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for being here. I hope that you have a wonderful
Canada Day.
A wonderful Canada Day, a wonderful Tuesday, a wonderful July 1st. Holy cow, we're in July. And I will see y'all tomorrow afternoon for Metroid Prime.